Well, the job market continues to defy expectations. The newest report shows the U.S. economy added more than 350,000 jobs just last month. That's more than double what economists expected. And the unemployment rate remains at about 3.7%, which is close to a 50-year low. Wages are also up just slightly, but despite that, according to the latest Pew Research poll, more than a quarter of Americans have a negative view of the economy overall. And part of that could be, despite the gains, industries across the country continue having mass layoffs. U.S. companies slashed more than 82,000 jobs just last month. That's a 136% increase over December. And financial companies have been seeing the most layoffs, followed by the tech sector, which, of course, hits closer to home here in the Bay Area. Joining me now to try to make sense of all of this is former EDD Director Michael Bernick from Duane Morris. So a lot of things are at play here. On one hand, the economy is doing great. More people are working than ever before, and they're making more money, by the way. But the next headline is mass layoffs. Make sense of this for us.
Well, today's numbers are, as you say, Liz, very, very strong. 353,000 jobs, well beyond expectations across sectors. We do have the layoffs, and especially here in the Bay Area, we've seen the high-profile tech layoffs. But again, they're a very small part of the labor market. In California, we have 19 million, over 19 million payroll jobs. So layoffs of 500 even, 1,000, 1,500, those are major things, and obviously major for the people involved, but in terms of the overall California labor market, very small.
So, okay, we talked about financial sector and the tech sector having some issues there, but what department is doing the best? What's the best place to try to look for a job right now?
Well, we're all going to end up working in healthcare, and healthcare continues to be the big gainer this morning, just as it's been for the past 3 to 5 years, actually. This morning, healthcare gained 70,000 jobs.
Wow.
Yeah, always a big gainer. The other big gainers, though, were across sectors. Business and professional services, which hasn't done very well, gained 74,000 jobs. Manufacturing, we're always hearing that manufacturing is dead. That gained another 23,000 jobs. And retail gained jobs. So the job growth was across sectors. Healthcare the strongest, professional business services, but again, a diversity of job growth.
And what category do you think is struggling the most to find workers? I mean, I'm walking down San Francisco city streets and almost every restaurant has a help wanted sign out front.
Well, you're right. Leisure and hospitality continues to look for workers. But it's really true in a variety of fields. You go to, even in healthcare, certified nurse assistants, the people who do the real work in the long-term care homes. Long-term care facility owners will tell you they're struggling to find workers.
Sure.
The retail, as you say, the restaurant. So it's a variety of these jobs. And within the social services, these direct support professionals, independent living coaches, supportive living coaches, job coaches, they're having trouble finding those jobs. So it's again, a number of these entry-level jobs. Employers, especially with the tight labor market, are having difficulty finding.
And why do you think that is? Is that there's just there's other jobs available that are frankly a little bit more attractive than some of those other jobs?
Well, exactly. And we've also seen during the pandemic the exodus of workers in some of the lower wage jobs in restaurants in particular, but also retail and long-term care facilities leaving the area, just given the high cost of living here.
Yeah, we understand that. One last question. You know, if you're currently at your job, do you have advice for folks that may be hoping for a raise this year? Any strategies for that? Is that likely given the economy?
Well, wages, as you say, have gone up surprisingly strong this morning, 4.5% year over. Now, that's below the 9.3% year over we saw in early 2022, but it's still a very strong wage gain. So the wage gain numbers this morning, very strong, even above the inflation rate of 3.4%. And, you know, there's still a lot of job openings out there in terms of looking for other jobs, though the number of openings has slowed down just in the past 3 months.
But overall, a good start to 2024.
Very strong start, very strong start.
All right. Hopefully it continues.
Yeah.
Michael Bernick, thanks so much.
Thank you.